Welcome to another edition of Modern Dallas TV. I'm Jeff Levine with moderndallas.net. This week we will visit one of the most prestigious homes in North Oak Cliff, stop by ZHULONG Gallery and see the show with Sharon Giles, Architecture as Interface, and lastly, visit Pohlenz and talk about Rimadesio, their closet system that's absolutely spectacular. Stick around for the art scene, the calendar, and enjoy this edition of Modern Dallas TV. Modern Dallas Real Estate this week is here at 626 Rainbow. It's a magnificent property in Oak Cliff, maybe one of the finest. I'm here with Melissa O'Brien of Hewitt Hapgood. Melissa, this is fantastic.
Thank you, Jeff. I agree, and thanks for coming.
So tell us a little bit about this property. It's a large property. It's flanked by a beautiful creek that runs right by it.
Yeah, this home was constructed in 1958. It is a true, spectacularly built, mid-century modern that has both a really warm aesthetic, but also the clean lines that a modern enthusiast is seeking. And it is surrounded by an Austin stone bluff with a running creek. And it is the largest usable piece of land in North Oak Cliff. So it's one of a kind for sure.
Tell us some of the benefits and features of this home because it's been updated.
It has. So it's a great size. It's a 4-bedroom, 4.5 bathroom, meticulously updated home. But what I love about it is that you don't have a number of living spaces that are separated. You have one really grand, glorious gathering space, and then really nicely appointed bedrooms, all with ensuite bathrooms. And then one of the bedrooms is actually separated as more of a mother-in-law suite or something for a surly teenager, perhaps.
One of the beautiful features is that magnificent fountain.
Yeah, that's a special part of the history of this home. Dr. and Liz Smith were the original builders of this home, and she was the first female photographer for the Fort Worth Star-Telegram. Also, among her other talents, she was a very well-known sculptural artist. And that piece out there is actually one of her original pieces that still flows beautifully and just provides an aesthetic outside of those windows that is really hard to find.
It's a beautiful property, beautiful land. It's one of a kind. If you'd like to see it, you can visit hewitthapgood.com or visit our website, moderndallas.net.
Mary Thomas Gallery is a contemporary fine arts gallery offering collectors, designers, and patrons exciting and visionary art. Located in the vibrant Dallas Design District, the gallery space provides opportunities to inform, instruct, and inspire art collectors. Rotating exhibits feature regional, national, and international artists whose works may be found in private, corporate, and museum collections. Please visit us at 1110 Dragon Street or at marythomasgallery.com.
Modern Dallas Art this week is at ZHULONG Gallery. I'm here with Asia Martin, and we're talking about the show with Susan Giles. An incredible show, Asia.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. And the artists will be glad to hear your thoughts as well.
Tell us a little bit about the concept, because I've looked at it through images, and now that I'm here in the gallery and the story, it just comes together beautifully.
Right. Well, okay, so Susan Giles is a Chicago-based artist, and we started doing visits in 2014, and she showed work in our first exhibition, Satellite, that was the inaugural show for the gallery. We continued to talk over the years, and what we have here is something kind of like a retrospective. The title of the show is Architecture as Interface, and that idea really encapsulates the various ways that Susan is working with architecture to elucidate ideas that deal with memory and with viewing the landscape using architecture as the tool.
These pieces are unique, and I know there's a story about each one of these, the large pieces. Right. Tell us a little bit about them.
Okay, so the larger works actually were first exhibited at the Hyde Park Art Center in Chicago. Susan was a resident artist there for one summer. We have 3 of the tallest viewing towers in the world. And so at some point, architecture, tall buildings became a sort of a means of communicating a country or a city or a nation's progress. And so there's this sort of race toward the sky. Well, not only was it about the progress and the ability to be able to build these really tall structures, but it was about the opportunity for the general public to come and enjoy that view that you receive when you're atop one of them. So we have the Tokyo Sky Tree, the CN Tower from Toronto, and the Canton Tower from China. And these buildings are all meant to allow you the view of the sort of bird's eye view or the aerial view of the surrounding landscape.
And on the flip side, we got Spire Tower upstairs.
Right. And so the Spire Tower, that piece is the first time we've actually been able to exhibit work on our rooftop, which we are really excited about. And it's also Susan Giles' first public sculpture or outdoor sculpture. The piece is called Spire Tower, and it is made to fit within our skyline. And so when you view the piece from the correct position, the piece melds in with the scale of the buildings in the Dallas skyline, which is absolutely amazing. And so the piece is really beautiful. The top part is a remake of an architectural component of a church that you would see in maybe medieval or Gothic periods. But it sits atop a black painted, what is meant to look sort of like a radio transmitter tower, but for us in Texas, of course, for me, it refers to the oil derrick architecture. So it's site specific in that way too, for me personally. And then the feet are concrete blocks. And so the top of the work is a plated nickel, but it's perforated. And so that speaks to the sort of idea of the sort of spiritual meaning or content of the original church architecture. And she's also dealing with the idea that, churches used to be the sort of tallest buildings you would find in a city several centuries ago. And so she's playing on that idea because surrounding that piece are all of these corporate buildings.
Well, it's a wonderful show. You can see it at ZHULONG Gallery. It's going on through January the 23rd.
Exactly.
Stop by. This is one amazing show.
Yeah, do come see.
Wonderful.
Experience LED at Lights Fantastic Pro, our sponsor on Modern Dallas TV. Lighting is changing at warp speed, and there's definitely an LED revolution going on. You'll see a curated selection of some of the coolest new LED fixtures from some of the best brands around the world. Visit their 12,000 square foot showroom minutes from the new Nebraska Furniture Mart in Louisville off the Sam Rayburn Tollway. Come see for yourself how lighting can enhance and change your next project.
So this week we're visiting Pohlenz in the Design District, and we're talking about the closet system by Rimadesio with David Allwine. David, tell us a little bit about why people should consider Rimadesio. Obviously it's cool, it's modern, right. It's hip.
Well, it's a great product, it has a great look to it, but it also really improves the function of the space you have to work with, so we can maximize your storage. So having a closet with a simple shelf and a rod, you can have storage that takes care of your particular needs, whether it's lots of shoes and handbags as some ladies seem to have, or long hanging ball gowns or coats, whatever it may be, collection of hats. We can accommodate that, and it cleans up the space, has a great look to it, and just gives you improved function on your closet space.
The large one that you have in the showroom, everything's flexible. You can move it, you can interchange things.
The shelves can be moved, and in this particular system, one thing we really like about it is it's honeycombed aluminum shelves, which are really strong. It also allows us to run LED lighting through there, so it even improves lighting, so you can see what you have really well. But the shelves can be moved, they can be adjusted to accommodate changing needs that you have, and there are several different systems within Rimadesio's collection of closets, just depending on what your needs are and the space you have to work with.
And that's indicative of the one that we looked at with the glass doors.
Right, that's correct. And they have probably 50 different choices of glass. So you can really give it the kind of color and the feel that you want for your closet space. Some people like clean and white, and some like wood finishes with leather touches to it. So whether you want really clean lines or a more masculine look to it, then we can pretty much meet that need.
And that's indicative of the gray color tone that we showed at the end.
That's correct, right. And some of those finishes are brand new, but people spend a lot of time in their closets. So it makes that space more functional. You can find what you need when you need it. Everything's there in the open where you can see it, and just improves your storage.
It's a wonderful collection. You can see it at Pohlenz in the Dallas Design District, and you can see it on your website
at pohlenzcm.com.
Wonderful. Thanks for taking the time.
Thank you.
To wrap up this week on Modern Dallas TV, on the art scene, great openings last night, wonderful shows. Definitely take the time to visit the website and see all the gallery openings. But on the 16th, Valley House Gallery opens Bart Forbes on the 16th from 6 to 8:30 p.m. On the calendar of events, not too many events right now, but close to the end of the month, great events from the Dallas Architecture Forum, the Dallas Center for Architecture, as well as Preservation Dallas. If you'd like some articles, what's going on the art scene, Todd Camplin reviews Sidonia Gallery this week on Modern Dallas, as well as Georgia Callan focuses on Welcome Home and Tea Time. Great articles. Take some time, check out the website, and if you're in the market for a modern, mid-century modern, contemporary home, high-rise or loft, we simply have the finest moderns in Dallas. Check us out on Facebook at Modern Dallas, Twitter, Modern Dallas, or Instagram at modern.dallas. For this week, it's a wrap. We'll see you later.